This is Aaylia Shaukat, Editor-in-Chief of Power Electronics News, here at the Infineon booth at CES 2026. I'm here with Bill Stewart. Bill, do you mind introducing yourself?
Yeah, I'm responsible for our regional automotive business in the U.S.
Great. So, Bill, let's talk about Infineon's role in automotive.
Yep. So Infineon is the world's largest automotive chip supplier.
Yeah.
We provide chips into just about every application, every module in your vehicle. Our focus is to take the wide variety of technologies that we offer, whether it be processors, sensors, power devices, and integrate those together so our customers can develop things quicker and easier, really trying to capture the safety and security aspects that are becoming more important as cars advance in new technology.
Great. Maybe we could talk a little bit about the developments here at CES and what we're kind of showing.
Yeah, so we have a wide variety of technologies. Like I said, we have processor demos which are showing, you know, when you have an autonomous car, you need to ensure that it's driving in a safe manner and it's behaving as you intended. And we have safety processors which are showing that. We have Ethernet technologies in the back which are describing the kind of backbone for all software-defined vehicles and how we ship that data around, as well as different sensor technologies with our radar chips, with other things, and even for battery management systems to have safety with the batteries, right? I know that's a concern there. So it's a combination of safety and efficiency that we're trying to highlight.
Well, you talked about Ethernet being the backbone of software-defined vehicles. Can you talk a little bit more about that and what we're showcasing here?
Yeah, so there's two aspects. One is how do we ship the additional data around the vehicle and having the additional bandwidth over the traditional networking technology that's in cars today, and really empowering that data to be delivered where it needs to be. At the same time, it has to be done safely and securely. And one of the demos we have is showing camera data over Ethernet, and what happens if you have a fault, if you lose a signal, right? If you're driving down the road at 80 miles an hour and you lose a camera, the vehicle could do something unintended. And we're showing that you can have fault redundant systems where you have a failure, the system continues to operate so that you ultimately have a safe system going forward. So as we talked about Ethernet being one of the key technologies that we're targeting and showing here. This is showing a fault-tolerant ring architecture with our new Ethernet business that we acquired. And what we're showing is that you have camera data, and we're sending that camera data over Ethernet to the rest of the vehicle. And what happens when you have a fault? Ideally, nothing, right? And so what you see is when we pull an actual physical wire, this does happen, nothing happens in the vehicle, right? You still have camera data, you still have performance because of the architecture that we've developed to provide our customers with the safety features. So we're showing here our Oryx TC4, which is our latest generation of our Oryx microcontroller products, which includes an embedded AI processor on it called the PPU. And this is used typically in a lot of safe control systems. And what it does is it takes all the sensor data or sensor fusion output from those processors and has to convert it into real world, what does the car do? What does the braking do? What does the steering system do? How does it all operate? And what we're showing is virtual machines running on that, basically empowering this RC car, obviously you'd have a real car, to follow those directions and be able to control all the trajectory of the vehicle on a single processor. And so you're basically taking the integration of multiple systems today and integrating it into a single unit.
All right, so we've got some ultra-wideband technology here.
Yeah, so one of the key technologies that OEMs are looking to bring into the vehicle is ultra-wideband. We have a chipset. We can have our antenna here. You have anchor points around the vehicle. And if you had your phone, instead of this key fob here, you can notice that the key fob is detecting the location based on ultra-wideband. Because of its low power and its integration into things like phones, it's something that's very motivated for OEMs want to bring in, and we're helping enable that.
Thank you, everyone. This is Aaylia and Bill Stewart at CES 2026 at the Infineon booth.